M&T Bank Stadium. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this one is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 83 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Devin Duvernay. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it here. taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Back to the running game with Swift.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And all the way in for the Ravens, touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. Hurts will throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Well, that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run over center with Mitchell. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 31 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd down, Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 52 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
No, we changed it.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's Jackson on 1st down, going for it all. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Report!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. In motion left, Flowers. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll audible to something else. Jackson on first down. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
It's caught at the 1. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 57 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Middle. You. Get on.
Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson now. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have opened the lead up to 30. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. On first down, Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Report.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Lamar changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
13. Sit up.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. Touchdown! Justice Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on this.
Down the numbers. There he goes. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. Now Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Eagles on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Duvernay in motion. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Swift again. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Elliott good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, he'll swing this out to Dobbins. Powering forward, and he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Baltimore.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he can...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Keeps himself upright. Flushed out right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Hurts will throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On third down, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Go. Go.
Now Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
No, we change it.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake.